What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Zoom F3, all right? All of its downfalls and all the good things as well. We're going to talk about how to plug in lavalier microphones, boom mics, and all the adapters, the correct ones that you're going to need. I bought a bunch of wrong ones, and I'll go through that, and I don't want you guys to spend your money kind of like how I did, where I wasted money on dumb things. So, and then I'm going to do a little review on the Portacapture X8 by Tascam, which a lot of you guys are probably, debating, should I get this or should I get the Tascam X8? We're just going to do a little review at the end as well. So let's just jump right into it. All right, so I bought the Zoom F3 and I thought it was going to be my favorite recorder of 2024 till I bought it and I found out all the crap Zoom decided to leave out, such as these problems. For one, there's no 1/4 inch jack. All right, you just have your XLR inputs. And I knew that going in. So what I thought was, hey, I'll go ahead and buy one of these 8-inch jacks, 3.5 millimeter jacks for lav mics, because I thought I was going to put this on my belt, and then I'll have 2 of these, and then I could have, an interview setup or a talking head video or whatever, make it really nice so I have good preamps for, a low noise floor, and I'll be good to go. I could just extend this, maybe get an extender for, whoever I'm talking to, and, we're golden. But what I bought is the regular jack. And this is just the XLR to 1/8 inch 3.5 millimeter jack on Amazon. And this doesn't work with this, okay? And the reason why this doesn't work on this is because this only supplies 2 types of power, all right? It supplies your 48 volt phantom power for your boom mics, and then it also supplies just a mic voltage, and the mic voltage is only, I think, like 1/100th to 1,000th of a volt, and that won't supply power to these microphones, not the lav mic, nor will it make this Rode Video Micro work either, because these guys, both of these, need 3 to 5 volts for these to be powered and for these to work. Okay, so now the Zoom only has the 48 and the mic power, which is, next to nothing. So what you have to do is, you can't use this regular adapter. You have to actually buy one of these adapters, which is the Rode VXLR Plus. You can't just get the VXLR, you have to get the VXLR Plus, all right? Because the Plus has what they call like a transformer or an attenuator, and that takes the 48 volts that this puts out, and it puts it down to 3 to 5 volts so it can power the lav mic or your on-camera mic. So what I didn't know is these little attenuators and these transformers, basically they make popping noises, and all the reviews on them are horrible. Even the Deity has their their DXLR, which is basically the same thing as this. It transforms it from phantom power to plug-in power. They all have horrible reviews, and people are just saying like, oh my god, these things don't work, they break down all the time. And I actually bought 3 of these from Amazon, the Rode VXLR Pluses, and 2 of them were broken. This is the only one that actually worked, and honestly this one doesn't even work that good, so I can't recommend any of these adapters to work with the Zoom F3 if you have professional projects, because you don't want any cracking, you don't want any popping. If you touch this, like say if you put this on a boom pole or something like that, and you don't have it on a stand and it's wiggling just a tiny bit, it's going to make popping and cracking noises. So doing a lav mic straight out of the Zoom F3 is not a good idea. But I do have a couple workarounds, so let's get into that. All right, so the workaround for getting a lav mic in there and actually having it work perfectly with no weird static or pops or anything like that is, you want to get a wireless mic system. All right, now you can get any wireless mic system, whether it's the Rode Wireless Pro or whether it's the DJI or if it's the Hollyland. You can get any of those, because out the side of your receiver is going to be an input that you can use this on a mic setting, so it'll actually give you audio. So basically you can talk on any lav mic or plug-in power mic like the Rode Video Micro, because that's going to send it through your transmitter, and this transmitter is giving your 3.5 to 5 volts to power whatever you need it to power. So it's going to go back into the receiver, and then it's going to send out the signal, where what we need to do is we need to change this setting. We'll go to mic, and then we're going to go to the source. Alright, so you go into the source, and you got 3 different settings. You have your mic 48 volt phantom power, and then you have your line level. Alright, so what we want to put it on is the mic level. Alright, that's going to have the 1/100th to 1/1000th of a volt. So you can accept that coming from the receiver. And then you'll be able to record audio with this device as well. Now your 48 volt setting is going to be for your boom mics, like the Deity S-Mic S2. Okay, that's what that setting's for. All right, and then you have your line setting as well. That line setting is going to be for, say, if you're recording a best man speech at a wedding and it's going through a PA or a DJ mixer. That's what that's for. That's going to let you input this at a line level, and then it's going to record that for you. Okay. All right, so the other gripe that I had about the Zoom F3 is that it doesn't let you gain stage, so you can't set your volume for the recording that's internal on the F3. All right, you can gain stage or set your volume out of the line out, but not actual internal recording. So for me, the volume comes out very, very low, which is super annoying because in Filmora, you can only up your volume for so much, and then it just stops you. It won't let you have any more gain on it because it thinks that you're gonna like clip your audio. So I have to take the files out of this. I have to go to either Audacity or I have to go to Reaper, and then I'll boost the audio signals, and then I have to come back to Filmora, my video editor, and then appropriately set the levels, because now it's in a usable kind of like kind of category. So I know it's annoying, but it is what it is, and hopefully you learned a little bit here. Alright, so a little bit about the Tascam Portacapture X8. I feel that it's just so much more versatile than the Zoom F3. If you take off the mic capsules on the top, you have 2 3.5 millimeter inputs. So you don't have to have any adapters, you don't need anything extra to just use lav mics on that recording device, which is so amazing, and it already has plug-in power going to those. So you really can't, beat the easy, use case of it compared to the Zoom F3. The Zoom F3 is just, you got to buy a bunch of crap with it, and it's just so annoying. And then plus you get more inputs with the Tascam X8, and you get about the same quality of noise floor. I want to say the Zoom F3 might be just a pinch better, but really you're not going to notice it. It's only for like those super audio files that are just going to like be, really earing in and figuring out the little details about it. So, and then plus you get like reverb, and like you get a couple other things, which I believe the Zoom might have a limiter, and it might have a high pass filter and a low pass filter in it. But I think just for my use case, and since I do weddings and I do different types of documentaries and interviews and stuff like that, I need something to just work right out the gate. I can't be having any type of popping or weird issues that are just going to ruin my audio. And I don't want to have to carry a bunch of extra stuff around, because it's just one more thing that you could possibly forget. So I definitely promote the Tascam Portacapture X8 over the Zoom F3. Alright, so in conclusion, I would definitely not pick up another Zoom F3. I'm going to keep the one that I have just for more of a backup audio, and it does have high quality audio. It's just there's so many little things that you really got to fool around with to just get it the way that you want it to be. And with the Tascam Portacapture X8, you're definitely getting everything that you need right out the box. And you don't have to worry about, oh, am I going to need an adapter? Oh, is my sound level going to be off? You definitely want to pick up something that's going to make it easier on your life, not harder. So I really can't recommend the Zoom F3, because it's just not where it needs to be. Hopefully in like the next iteration, when they add some things and make it more of a pro level kind of item, I'll definitely pick it up. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on the box below, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace.